have some wiggle room with the two BO3s, so they might hide some strategies or try some special strats that might not work out, and CompLexity could capitalize on that. Also, CompLexity knows that this is their tournament, like their team is sponsoring it, so they have a lot to prove as well. So I think if they can take this first map, it's very likely they'll win this first best of 3.
Alright, so let's start this next round. A decoy was thrown on the ground. It's going to be the advantage of CompLexity this time. Look at that, they're dropping like flies. One-on-one situation. It comes down to this. Oh, he does get one into Hiko. That was Skadoodle. As finally Hiko picks him back. And semphis calls it as their first knife win ever. That's true, because they actually they haven't been performing so well in knife rounds for CompLexity this weekend.
So is that their first knife win of the tournament?
Yeah.
That's what seangares said. So they are going to be switching to CT, which is common for Inferno.
Yeah, you think it's still a heavy, well, not heavily. I still find a map like Inferno, at least back in the 1.6 days, a pretty even map. But do you think something like Go, or a map like Go, it's easier, or a game like Go, sorry, it's easier to play CT side on Inferno?
I think every version CT side's been favored. It is fairly balanced at times, depending on the matchups of the teams, but more than likely you like to start CT regardless, even if it is balanced. So it's just getting momentum on CT is a lot easier than on Terrace. That's why you want to start on CT first.
Alright, well, let's officially start this, ladies and gentlemen. The grand finals between iBuyPower and CompLexity right now, as Anger is going to be spot in that middle, as the rest of the team are trying to move up here towards this B bomb site. But as you can see, seangares is actually posted up with Hiko at the same time. Oh, Hiko with dualies. He's dancing with them, ready for that. As let's look at B. They're still posting around here, but it's just going to remain calm for a bit. But they actually have 4 guys stacked up, getting ready to push in. At the point, it is going to be, this time, DaZed, who's going to run in. They spot him right now, and inside the cubby, he drops 1, 2, and 3. Oh my god, are you serious? Way to start things up for Hiko, as finally adreN clears out the site, but he's the last man standing just like that. As the bomb is down though. 3 versus 1. Looking at the CT spawn, or the CT side already inside construction. So adreN's going to pick up this bomb, and here comes the lineup. 2 guys, he's stuck inside the playground. Now he gets the first kill, but as he reloads, nothing comes out, and picks him off with that USP. What a round to start things off for Hiko.
I hope you were watching Hiko on that, because
unfortunately
I
I
don't know
wasn't.
what happened. Oh, okay, like, he shot the first guy running in, and then he turned towards Banana full spraying and randomly headshot 2. I didn't even like see their heads, they just exploded. It was the most crazy dually round I've ever seen.
It was actually a good round. I was actually looking towards the aggressor that are trying to move towards this B bomb site at the beginning of the round, but a good start again for CompLexity. Taking things off as seangares with the Mag 7. All of these guys right now for iBuyPower with pistols, except for adreN with a pump shotty here coming in with the sawed-off shotgun. He was actually trying to look for a close kill inside Boiler, but they're actually playing very passively for the CT side of Team CompLexity with Swag, Nothing, and semphis inside the site.
Yeah, that's the interesting choice too, because normally if you buy a shotgun like this, it would be a Nova for Terrace side. So let's see how he makes it sawed-off work.
Swag's going to get it ready to flash actually inside the hallway for semphis to peek out, but they see nothing. Meanwhile, we are creeping up here. We already do have Anger down to 20 HP. At this point, they're going to get ready to converge towards the fast lane by the truck site. Inside the site, here we go. semphis dropping 1, 2, 3, and Nothing gets the 4th, and just like that, they all get killed simultaneously, but at least AZK manages to get another frag again. So he's up at 3 with AZK just behind him at 1. As we almost had Care Bear countdown for the CT side. But nonetheless, the score is 2-0.
Yeah, that was a textbook crossfire in A. I like how they're playing so smart and so safe, even on eco rounds. Like they don't want to give up any guns. I think they'd lose 1 guy, so it's unfortunate, but minimal damage compared to what could happen if they were to play more aggressive. And they just played a nice crossfire in the A site and mowed them down when they came in.
This round, it's going to be another save, all P250s, because they actually didn't get any bomb plants for the first 2 rounds for Team iBuyPower. As Nothing was trying to push towards the boiler at the beginning of the round, but decides to fall back as he heard a few footsteps actually towards alt mid. But nobody's falling back on the CompLexity side. They were still playing the crossfire in middle before Swag actually decides to go inside the A site. Actually, he's going to move up with Nothing towards this left side. This is interesting. They're actually going to use Swag as a bait. So if they spot Swag from this boiler room, Swag's going to fall back, but Nothing is just going to be around the corner to pick him off. And he lines up here. Here we go. The flash towards the top. He's spamming half wide and still manages to get a kill. And Swag, there you go. That crossfire towards the left side. And he gets a 4K of his own for that round. As that's going to be now 3 unanswered rounds. But we're going to see the first gun round of this game here, Sunman.
Well, we'll see soon. They're looking very good. Like I said, CT side is momentum based. Like when you start getting rounds together, it seems to snowball into a very CT-sided half. So Skadoodle is going to pick up up here, and I don't think seangares has one. Nope. So let's see where Skadoodle can work this out.
Now, as you could see through that X-ray, Swag almost tried to go for that peek at middle, but things are going to remain calm. Nobody's going to peek towards that middle, actually, for iBuyPower. They're just splitting towards Banana and towards this alternate mid. So you can see right now in the point of view of Anger, semphis is playing on the balcony of this A bomb site. So they're just going to spray, thinking that he's inside the bedroom. But we're not going to see anything yet. We're actually probably going to look for an entry kill towards the B bomb site. So they have Skadoodle opping here. So let's switch over to him to see if he can get an opening shot. Nope, because they actually smoked towards the entrance of B, forcing these guys to fall back just for a bit.
He did take a few upshots at the CTs in the site, but they just quick peeked and evaded the shot. Now they threw a smoke down, so he can't really peek into it. Now they're going to double smoke it, so really good buying time here for CompLexity.
Meanwhile, while we have this downtime, just want to make sure, because one of them on the stream, or one of the chatters said no sound for CS. Can you guys make sure and confirm with me if you guys have any sound or not? If not, I will fix that between the rounds. That being said, though, let's see what's going to happen towards this B-bomb site as Skadoodle, once again, is going to look here. Oh, but a nice counter flash coming in from Oranges. And a Molly, he's actually burning down DaZed to 45, forcing them out of position. What a great Molly being thrown, or an incendiary grenade for the CT side. And now AZK forced to fall back. They haven't even passed the porchway inside the B-bomb site. So AZK is going to fall back towards A, as adreN is actually inside there. So he's up against 3 guys inside the site. He's going to look back towards archway, gets picked off. AZK finally moves up. But the trade still comes in for CompLexity, as their score is 4-0.
Yeah, they're using their nades really well. CompLexity, that is. Like I said, they double smoked it, Banana, and they layered it. And then after those cleared, they Molotoved it before they hit the site, so they were kind of stuck there. And also over in A, they tried to fake it at the same time, and they threw a smoke in the halls to stop the fake. So they're just using their nades really well, using, I guess, communicating well and teamwork very well so far in this half.
They're going to be in a save run right now as they're going to push towards this B-bomb. But again, another nice fire grenade on the floor here to prevent these guys from getting any further than the archway. But finally it's out, and Skadoodle tried to peek out first, but he gets popped here by seangares. Now let's see what's going to happen. Sorry about that. As I fat-fingered here onto the console. I was trying to see if they're going to try to push aggressively towards B, but another smoke is being thrown right now by seangares just at the entrance of B to prevent these guys from moving in. But now he's just going to wait for this smoke to clear, playing towards the porches. Well, Hiko is going to try to spam through the smoke as well, so it's going to be basically the pistol round that they played before. He's going to re-smoke it again to run out the time, but there's still plenty of time left on the clock here, Sunman.
Yeah, and even on eco rounds, they're delaying them from taking the sites with the smokes, so they're going to try to do a last-ditch effort here at B as soon as this clears and try to plant the bomb.
Here comes the push inside, as seangares is going to spot 4 of them coming through as he saw through the X-ray, and now he's going to look back, but AZK still manages to get a kill. He's going to get pushed in 3 inside the site, and nothing out of that. They're able to clear the site now with Hiko down as well, coming through towards the rotation. It's already the CT rotate by Swag, sorry. As you know what, since most of the guys want to keep the X-ray on permanently, I'll just leave it on permanently. Bomb's still planted, things are looking great. Swag is going to be the last man standing, but it's still doable. They're all so low. Gets the first down to AZK, turns around, spams, puts the adreN down to 6 HP, and now himself is down to 12. Now it's a 1 versus 1. Fakes the defuse. DaZed runs in, and he manages to get the kill with the P250, sorry, as iBuyPower gets the first round on the scoreboard with the save.
Yeah, and they were, like you said, they were all hurt after they took the site. I think 4 guys had like under 20 HP or so, and they still had 3 alive. So it was a nice hold by iBuyPower after they took the site there in the eco, and a great eco round as well.
But CompLexity, winning 4 rounds in a row before, are able to have enough economy to buy this round here, as they're still going to try to get an entry kill towards B. Skadoodle's going to pre-fire, and as soon as they hear that, it should pop a smoke right now. Let's see if that's going to be the case. Hiko's going to throw one. No, he's actually going to throw... There you go. But things are just going to stay calm right now, still on T side. They're actually smoked towards the playground, so I think Skadoodle could actually walk through this smoke and head towards CT spawn. You could see him right now. But Hiko's creeping back from construction towards this CT choke. I don't know if they're just going to wait for a time push this time at this point, because they gave enough time. It's time for seangares to just smoke back towards the entrance. And maybe they're just going to wait for this smoke to clear for iBuyPower, and then push towards this B bomb site. Because as you can see from the minimap, they actually have DaZed and adreN creeping their way back up towards Banana. As we have 53 seconds left on the clock. Another smoke being lobbed here. But you see, they have their grenades in their hand. They're getting ready to lob it right now.
And Sean has a Molotov still, so they have plenty of time to waste in this B site.
So let's just wait for this smoke to clear, and then they're going to throw their grenades right now for iBuyPower. There you go. But he's going to throw that, yep, just on the floor, and that's going to hold him for another few seconds as seangares gets the kill onto DaZed. They're jumping across, trying to get this frag. The trade comes in, and Skadoodle picks him off, and they make it through. It is smoked outside towards CT spawn. It is going to be an opening right now for iBuyPower to move inside the site and try to get this bomb plant down. Anger trying to move in. Plants for the generator default spot. Semphis and Swag already on the rotation as Swag is at the CT spawn. Nothing's going to battle it right now here at B. Up against adreN, gets the opening kill. They're rotating around, leaving it now a 4-on-2 situation with AZK and adreN. The crossfire set up, but he lines up too. But they know he's stuck in new box. He's trying to get this burst. Oh, he doesn't manage to get the kill onto Nothing, who then comes in from Banana to get the trade. And Swag's going to get the defuse. And that's going to be 5-1 now in favor of CompLexity.
Yep. So, they're A's and B, like I'm saying every time. That's just perfect. Skadoodle did run through that Molotov to kill seangares, but the CTs just retook the site flawlessly. Well, not flawlessly, but as best as he could in that situation.
Oh yeah, that lineup was perfect though, as they tried to rotate back from the garden side. It was only, I think it was AZK that was towards Dark Spot. If only he could have had that frag onto Nothing, because Swag was solo, I think, with 14 HP, it would have been the round coming in for iBuyPower. That being said, it is still a CompLexity round in the lead now by 4. Holding a stellar B side so far, as AZK is trying to sell a fake, as we're trying to work towards this middle side here for Team iBuyPower. It's actually adreN that was inside Boiler. We got a trade happening towards B, but the main action now is going to get focused towards the A bomb site. We're in the eyes of Skadoodle, creeping up as they're going to try to wrap across, but Swag is just around the corner. Pre-fires the first shot, gets the kill, switches back to a nade, but then he re-peeks to get the headshot onto DaZed, trying to go for a third one, to no avail as adreN finally picks him off. Anger inside the hallway with the P250 only, as it did go for a forced buy for iBuyPower, trying to go for a kill inside the pit, but semphis holds it back under the balcony. Finally, he's back behind the pillar, and they're waiting for Anger to get this kill, but meanwhile, it was just a little bit too late, because adreN got picked off towards middle. Anger actually had to work a little bit more quicker than that.
Yeah, and they're down 6-1 right now, but they're iBuyPower, that is, they're controlling CompLexity's money fairly well. I mean, they're starting to get a little bit of bank now, but they're killing a couple guys every round, so it's forcing CompLexity, the guys that do live, to drop guns for their teammates, so it's kind of keeping their money low, so when they do get a round or two together, they're going to start forcing CompLexity to start saving.
Two nades being lobbed, adreN trying to catch seangares off guard, but to no avail. Counter flash from Hiko, helping seangares to move back inside the site. Meanwhile, though, at middle, looks like Swag tried to peek there and got shot down at 8 HP. So this might be the cue this time for iBuyPower to move up towards the middle. Counter flash being lobbed, he peeks out, tags nothing down to 71. But Swag is still hiding inside the cubby at middle. So they did try to go for the bait crossfire again. And that is another smoke to hold that push at middle. So we're going to try to work towards the hallway. Anger at the point with the bomb in hand. Not a good idea for him to peek out first. Yeah, actually they're going to wait for adreN to try to peek from Boiler first. He gets the dink onto semphis. And here comes the push outside. Looking inside the site. Couldn't capitalize on the frags. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All dropped at middle. As they're trying to move up towards middle and towards truck side. And everybody gets picked off here from iBuyPower. 7-1 is our score.
Yep, that momentum's really coming in their favor right now, because that round now was flawless. Like I said before, they were getting iBuyPower's getting pickoffs, but now they had a flawless round, so now their bank's growing a little bit bigger. There's a buy round for iBuyPower, so they really need to get, I'd say, at least 4, possibly 5 rounds in this half to put up a good fight for next half.
This is good actually for nothing. Oh no, he's actually giving away his position for his push inside Boiler. If he actually tried to peek out, he maybe could have had a frag. And Anger is actually going to play towards Couch. But that's a smoke being lobbed by nothing. But Anger could still see towards the left side. But nobody's going to peek here because Swag actually rotated all the way across to head back towards the A bomb side truck side. So a 3-man stack on the left side. But everybody from iBuyPower getting ready to move back inside B. A nade from above is going to hit seangares down to 70. He's actually set for a counter flash as soon as these guys push in. And here we go. He's going to flash. He's going to peek. Gets the first kill onto Anger, but the trade comes in. And the kill was actually onto AZK as Anger got that trade back. Now Hiko pushing through the smoke, and he still manages to take down adreN before Skadoodle picks him off, and we're still spamming through the smoke. As now it's down to a 3-on-3 situation. Swag going to try to rotate across here from the garden area. That smoke has been cleared towards Spools, so he will be able to see here towards New Box. And he's just pre-firing, giving away his position. Anger peeks back out. A nade coming in. Skadoodle dropping 2, leaving now Swag the last man standing. 1-on-1 situation. Goes for a fake, but Skadoodle comes back and wins this round for iBuyPower, going for a big 4 kill for that takeover B.
And now it's good for CompLexity if they can. They should be able to buy here, and if they can buy here and win this next round, if you look at iBuyPower's money, they're really low on money now, so they could reset their money and go on a roll for the rest of this half if they were to pick up this round. And looks like seangares finally buys it up now.
Exactly. He's not going to peek out though, because he gets flash, forced to fall back. Tried to look again, but 2 nades going to get lobbed, and that's not going to hit anybody though. Now AZK moving up with his teammate as we got some action towards middle. It was adreN that was picked off by nothing at the beginning. But the rest of the action is going to be towards B now. They hear a lot of footsteps coming in from the car as Skadoodle tried to jump forward. Oh, Hiko tried to go for an early peek. Sees 2 guys, and he's going to smoke it. No, he's going to flash, actually. As seangares. Oh, that's why he flashed instead of smoke, so that seangares could actually try to get some picks with the AWP and gets one onto AZK. Misses the second one because Hiko stole that kill away as they dropped the bomb carrier. adreN is going to be the last man standing to win, or attempt to win, a 5 versus 1 with 182 ping. That's going to suck.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. Couldn't get the shot off onto seangares there. He's getting some lag issues like we called it before.
And now look at their money. Now their bonus money got reset, so now they're back down to saving every round, or not every round, but every other round. So they have to save this round. They'll be able to buy next, but then the score could be 9-2 by then, or 10-2. So
you can see it in the point of view of Anger. He's just chopping all over the place. That's so unfortunate for him right now. Hopefully things will calm down for him later on in this game as we try to go for a double nade, and it works. seangares gets the kill, goes for the off shot onto Skadoodle. He's fully flashed now. He's going to fall back into the site, but he goes there to help him. He's by the left side. seangares gets the 3rd kill, gets the 4th one, looking for the last one, and the ace. First one with a need. 4 quick scopes onto iBuyPower, and the B site is on lockdown. But it seems as though iBuyPower is still so stubborn to try to work towards this site.
yeah, I don't know. They're just hitting their head against the wall in B. They're just, I mean, they are getting in sometimes and playing the bomb, but I think we only saw one round. They made it successful, but it still only came down to 1v1. So, I mean, they're holding it really well in B, and I think they need to start switching it up and try to test out A a little bit.
1 nade, 2 nade, but still full HP for everybody except for AZK now that just got tagged by that grenade. seangares is going to peek out, and he's going to get the opening kill into seangares. That was a sick shot. Now Hiko just on the other side. Skadoodle knows he's playing towards CT side, but they're trying to sell this fake first. He lines him up, and he gets killed by AZK, so I think we might see iBuyPower fall back here in from the middle of the site, at alternate middle, to make it back towards B. DaZed is going to be the first one. There you go. Yeah, they're actually smoking it so they can get some cover to run back towards spawn at the staircase, pass it, and head towards B. So there you go. But meanwhile, Swag is at construction. Do have that set up, though, with AZK looking into construction. Skadoodle offing towards the spawn. Swag then finally gets picked off as he heard the footsteps, tried to go for a peek to save some time to have nothing rotate through. But at this point, nothing is just going to try to go for some exit kills. But he's actually being hunted down. Good smart move there by iBuyPower to try to run out the economy of CompLexity. They win that round, and it's now going to be 9-3.
Yeah, they didn't lose anybody, so even if they were to lose this next round that CompLexity can buy on, they'll still have money to buy the next round too. So, like I said before, if they can get 4 or 5 rounds, I think they might be happy with this half, even though it started out really bad.
Now, do you think it's a good idea for Skadoodle to pick up an op here for T-side on Inferno?
Not when his AK is working better than his op is.
And not when he can't flash.
True.
Some counter nades being lobbed here by CompLexity to fall back inside the site. Skadoodle gonna look first. They're not smoking, but they should be able to hear that scope. I'm just gonna wait here because he's gonna peek out. He gets the kill into Hiko, into the arm, into the shoulder, as they're gonna battle inside towards the window. Nothing tried to push through. A trade happened there, so it's the same strategy going in for iBuyPower as the round before, but at least this time they're making it a 4-on-3 situation. That's
yeah, they're just poking around the map too, so they finally got a hole in B. Now they're going to execute here soon, once they group up.
seangares, with that molly that was thrown, actually was very good, because that gives him a chance to push up, and give a chance, as you can see, for Swag to rotate back through the CT spawn to help him out. Here comes the push. He's going to let them pass first. Guilty offer first, lines up the second one, and just like that, it's a 2-on-2 situation. Now Swag, inside construction. He's with semphis, who's still creeping and walking from Banana, up against AZK and adreN. Bomb now planted. Flashing towards this garden. Be able to put down Swag there with that nade down to 19 HP. They're still waiting for semphis to come in, and a touchdown nade coming in from Banana. You just saw it. AZK is going to have to try to save this 2 versus 1. Fully flashed. Comes towards the left side. Gets tagged. Looks back. Gets the kill on Swag. 1 versus 1. A ring around Rosie. And he's trying to get the spray. Couldn't. Puts him down to 56 only. So that was actually not a good spray at all by AZK to try to win that one.
Great individual efforts though from semphis and seangares, recovering from the pick off that Skadoodle got on Hiko.
Yeah, sorry, it was adreN with the spray, if I'm not mistaken.
But that, yeah, like you said, I think he set himself up in that corner with the Molotov, pushed the guys back, and they did not expect that at all. And luckily he got 2 before he got taken down, which allowed semphis to win the round or clutch it.
I was just looking at the scoreboard to see the situation for the frags. You see Anger at 1 and 12, DaZed at 2 and 11. They can't get things done. Hiko's going to push aggressively, catches AZK off guard as they didn't expect for them to push out. That was a great move there for CompLexity. They decide to fall back as a trade happens towards middle. DaZed getting the frag onto nothing, finally putting up at 3 kills and 11. semphis on the balcony, waiting to drop him. He's fully flashed, but still manages to get a dig shot onto Anger, but the trade comes in. seangares on a rotation. Runs out of bullets is adreN, but at least he is saved by Skadoodle. So DaZed at 4 HP, Skadoodle at 9, adreN at 52. Hiko, the best rifler in North America, could still get it done.
He can. DaZed has 4 HP. If he can pick off adreN and pit and figure out where DaZed is, easily winnable. But it looks like he might just be saving his cult for last round unless he can get a pick off.
Goes for the spray, trying to control it into adreN inside the pit. He's actually still going to go for it. You could hear him spamming and running for it. He's now inside the site, sees the bomb in his sights. Trying to look left. Oh, sprays him down to about 1 HP.
8 HP, yep. Close.
Oh, man. But the round still comes in for iBuyPower, last round of the first half.
Yeah, now they have to force buy with some low money. So, I mean, this is doable for iBuyPower to pick up this last round. There's going to be 3 swag 7s. Swag has one of them.
So Hiko's actually with the Mag 7. They're actually going to try to push out. Yeah.
For all of them.
He's just around the corner trying to get this kill into AZK. Oh, but a nade comes towards the back at middle. And there he gets that pick up to seangares. Now Anger's going to peek up. Picks off Swag, who pushed down towards that alternate middle. Leaving right now, Hiko, the last man standing through the smoke, gets sprayed by AZK. And now it's 10-5. iBuyPower looking to bring this game back because it was actually 6-1 at some point. Which was still a 5-point lead, though, in favor of CompLexity. So we're still seeing that same pattern here, Sunman.
Yep. I think, even you said 6-1, I think it came to 9-2 at one point, too. So really nice effort for the iBuyPower, even with Anger and DaZed not playing so well in that half.
So we're going to wait for the pistol round here for the second half. Again, if you just tuned in, this is where the grand finals between iBuyPower and CompLexity for the CompLexity 10th year anniversary Counter-Strike Gold tournament. Make sure you guys don't go anywhere, because after this map, it is a best out of 3. We will be doing our giveaway for a chance to win a CompLexity 10th year anniversary jersey, as well as Sound Blaster EVO headsets, as this pistol round is underway with seangares spotting the first Skadoodle, dinks him to 16. Forcing him to fall back and set up a crossfire now for this counter-terrorist team. Also, he's actually going to fall back fully into the site and actually have DaZed rotate out from B into middle to spot for any teams make it up or attempt to make up towards that side.
And seangares has a smoke with a flash working towards B here, so it looks like they might be trying to smoke off spool or spawn and take the site with Glock armor, which is they're about to do right now.
And the smart move as well is to give him the bomb, the only one that doesn't have any armor, to get the bomb plant and have these guys clear out the site. AZK spots him, falls back, looks for some cover. These guys are all in as he hears the bomb plant, waiting for some rotation to help him out. One guy construction. Just that garden, it's going to be semphis. They're going for a crossfire peek. Looks towards the right. He gets automatically headshotted there. A good other trade as semphis goes for a 3K. Skadoodle rotates back. From the CT spawn, it is a 3-on-1 situation. Now with the last man standing, it's going to be adreN. Gets picked off by semphis, who gets an ace himself on a pistol round.
I think that's the third or so movie clip we can make of CompLexity so far.
Yeah.
One being the Dolies from Hiko, the other one being seangares' ace, and now semphis' ace. So. But that site's so hard to retake when there's 5 terrorists alive with Glock on pistol round. Like, you have no idea. Like, Glocks are so powerful, and you can shoot them in like little corridors, like that doorway in the construction.
Came down to those trades, and semphis was the one that was able to beast it up here for CompLexity. Forcing now, of course, iBuyPower on a P250 save, and they're actually going for a P250 full armor save, except for Skadoodle. Let's look at the money situations at 1,500. Probably the reason why he's not going to buy armor is because when they're going to have a full gun round, he wants to buy an AWP just to try to manage his economy. Creeping in right now is Swag, though, gets the kill inside onto AZK. Pushes towards CT spawn. DaZed retaliates. DaZed still trying to move in. As he moves in with the P250, gets another one to nothing. Switches over with the 180 from the P90, but couldn't capitalize on the kill onto semphis. Now Skadoodle's going to pick it up. They're still trying to move inside the site right now for Team CompLexity, as semphis is going to watch this rotation. And Hiko as well from the CT spawn. Bomb is now planted. seangares now with the Death by Kitty P90 is going to go head-to-head against adreN and against Skadoodle. Gets the throw. No, adreN still manages to get the kill. I spoke too soon. Just like that, it's a 2-on-2. Still doable here, as now semphis picks him off, but adreN's going to be the last man standing, and semphis again, this time with a 3-kill. Making the score now 12-5 in favor of CompLexity.
Yep, that was still a good eco, though. I mean, I guess when you invest that much in a CT eco, you want more than that, but they did get 3 guns still. Skadoodle, like you said, he didn't buy armor, so he should still be good to buy an op come the 4th round.
That's right. We're still holding at spawn right now. I don't know what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to see if they can buy some guns here for a swag. So there's actually some miscommunication and some misbuying going on, I guess, for CompLexity. But Swag can still get it done with the P250.
Sean has no armor and Swag has no gun. I think Sean should swap that out over to Swag since he has the armor. But we'll see.
Be smart. Especially if he's going to be the bomb carrier as well. But let's say they're going to use the full armor P250 to work and try to clear the B side. But as you can see from this mini-map, you actually have a 4-man stack for iBuyPower inside B. Swag looking through. Nobody's peeking out right now for iBuyPower. Then he's going to spot the first one at the fountain. Still manages to get the kill onto adreN. Another one onto AZK, pushing towards the garden, trying to go for a third. As semphis, though, gets a TK. As Hiko watching the flank, getting the frag onto Anger, leaving Skadoodle the last man standing. Can't pick up a gun because he was actually fighting against Swag, so there's no gun left behind. And Hiko runs through and sprays through the smoke, gets the headshot. But a decent save with help from semphis on that TK onto nothing is still screwing their money economy. But we are going to see the first gun round of the second half and Skadoodle with the EWP.
And I take my words back from that last round. Swag had the pistol armor, so he was the one to kind of feel out the site for his team to see if they were stacking. They were stacking, but he got the initial 2 picks. So if you had an AK leading there and you were to get picked off, they can pick that up and turn the round around. So having that pistol lead first is key.
I think Skadoodle's about to die. Yes, indeed. But the trade still comes in as AZK pushes out another trade. As AZK falls down in the hands of nothing. Seangares. As DaZed is going to try to re-peek out. He's going to fight against Swag. Still does not manage to get the kill into Swag. They're still peeking one by one. This time it's going to be adreN. Okay, let's try. And he gets killed. Anger now last man standing. 1 versus 1 battle at the A site with Hiko, the lurker on T side for CompLexity. Loves to play that. And he wins that battle.
And now they're set to 14 points right now, so now they're going to be buying AZK bot armor, so I don't know if the rest of his team's going to buy. But looks like they are going to try to force buy and not send this to OT. It is hard to come back 10 rounds in a row if they have match points, so they're going to try to stop them right here and get a round.
I love that Iron Man strat going on there for iBuyPower. 1 dies, 1 piece. 1 dies, 1 piece. We could get it done. No, we can't. You're playing against CompLexity right now. Playing aggressively is going to be AZK, who still manages to get the kill onto Swag. Seangares moving up. Trying to spam him through. Puts him down to 57. Things are looking pretty decent for iBuyPower so far. But of course, they're not going to be able to move down fast enough to be able to pick up the gun left behind by Swag. We have fallen back and trying to commit towards the middle area. Skadoodle with a crossfire. With adreN. He gets picked up by Seangares. He still manages to get a mag 7 onto semphis. And here comes a rotation of the last 2 guys as nothing and Seangares were able to clear this A bomb site. DaZed and AZK, the last 2 guys remaining. Looking back towards mid. Connects, but he's down to 10 HP only. At least picks up here a mag 7 and a flash. Gonna give it to AZK because he's low on health. And he's gonna pick up an AK, so they're gonna try to push together towards this moto. So AZK is gonna be the one just trying to storm through, trying to get a lucky shot. But Hiko at 100 HP inside pit. Seangares inside the site. He doesn't even need any help. Hiko gets that burst from the pit, and that's gonna make it 15-5. Game point situation for the first map. CompLexity in the lead by 10, 15-5 over iBuyPower.
Yep, that was great. They got picked off, who was that? Swag got picked off at B.
Yep.
They left his AK there, but iBuyPower didn't rotate through banana anyway, so it was safe. And then they just kind of picked them apart. They knew they were on a half buy, like they were, so they just stuck together and used their numbers to their advantage with AK armor.
Skadoodle trying to get an off shot there, a pick towards the middle, but he gets tagged down to 32. Making right now an aggressive push coming in though at banana, but that smoke's gonna hold it for a bit. So CompLexity is gonna take the advantage to already creep up towards A, but Skadoodle's waiting with this up. Oh, he thought that it was gonna be a flash, so he's gonna fall back inside spawn now. He still manages to get the quick scope onto Seangares. Looking back inside the site to set up a crossfire. Hiko smoking and nading into the site, but the bomb is still dropped towards alt mid. Swag looks back towards truck side. Nothing's gonna happen there. Semphis trying to rotate around and flank through the library. It gets picked off, and they're actually going to pinch. But ACK's going to wait around the corner, lines them both up! Drops the bomb carrier. Nothing now, the last man standing, 54 seconds left on the clock. He's going to have to ace the clutch. Spots DaZed, puts him down to 11. At this point, he's going to try to nade construction to get the kill, but DaZed already made his way towards the garden. As he re-peeks out, he's going to face off against AZK, gets the first kill. Second one spotted out at Lumber. Runs back into the site in case DaZed is going to peek. But DaZed's playing it smart. Knowing that the bomb is still down towards Banana, he's not going to re-peek. Two guys spotting simultaneously. It's going to be Anger and AZK towards Banana. They stay alive. 6:15 to 6 is now our score. Let's look at this situation here. Anger's ping seems to be back at a consistent 83 ping, so hopefully he could fall back from this 3:18 ratio that he currently has.
Yeah, I don't think he might have worse ping than it looks on there, because I don't think 80 ping is what he normally gets when his internet's being fine. So he could still be having some lag issues, and it might be even mentally get to him too. So that's probably why his score is so low. But he can always bounce back. There's more maps than one.
So they did throw a molly at the beginning of the round, preventing AZK from pushing towards Car to peek him out first. But they're still going to try to push aggressively. He spots Slag! He puts Slag down to 10 HP. They're then going to smoke, but that was actually a bad smoke. They could still see it. But at the same time, it's an advantage on their side because they put seangares down to 1 HP. Meanwhile, a 3-man stack on the right side by truck side, with Skadoodle opting first inside boiler. Everybody right now from CompLexity holding towards alt mid as they're going to try to push inside the winter room from alt. One guy inside the hallway. And here we go. Semphis getting ready to peek through. As Skadoodle misses the shot. And here comes that call to push up. Let's see what's going to happen. Nothing's at the point here by truck side. We're going to have a trade inside the hallway as well, as nothing moves inside the site. Semphis gets the kill onto adreN. Then Hiko comes out from the balcony, kills Anger, making DaZed the last man standing inside the A site, but finally AZK rotated up, gets the kill onto seangares. Now make that DaZed the last man standing, gets picked off by Hiko. And that's going to be good games for the first map. CompLexity wins this versus iBuyPower, coming in from the lower bracket finals, facing off against iBuyPower, the winner bracket finalists.